Hi, it's Kim from Expressions of the Universe. Happy Halloween. This is your weekly wisdom for October 30th through November 6th. And it is Halloween, All Hallows Eve, Samhain, my favorite time of year, even though I've been capturing shadow figures more than I have, like probably the first time ever. However, we are on approach to a new moon, and I have cards for all astrological signs, and I will show you the chart. I have our goddess and our crystal of the week, and let's dive in. So yes, I've been capturing some crazy stuff. Hopefully you've been seeing it on Facebook, Instagram. TikTok doesn't show the videos like in their full glory. And I don't think Facebook and Instagram does either. So what I did was I created a blog and I posted a bunch of videos that I have captured, including the one out at the pool with the shadow figure. And then yesterday, while I was working, it was late morning, maybe early afternoon. I got a notification as my camera system does on my phone that, something had gone off. Now, I was pretty sure all of my animals were with me on the second floor. Wasn't 100% sure where the cat was, but I knew the dogs were within either right next to me or within a foot of me. So I was like, okay, what's setting off the camera? I thought maybe it's outside. I just looked at the notification and saw that it was coming from my third floor attic. That camera never goes off. I have it up there in case there is a storm and a tree goes through my roof or something, or if there's a fire, because the camera will pick up not only sounds, but it will detect smoke and the heat from a fire. I have smoke detectors up there, and they are hardwired and battery backup. But it's for protection. And then also too, I thought, it might be cool because the attic really creeps me out. And I was hoping that in the last 6 months I would capture something, and I haven't. So yesterday during the day, I get a notification that there's some motion up there. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. And then it goes off again. Well, no, before it went off the second time, I can hear above my head walking around, and then I hear like things like banging, bumping, falling. And I'm like, what the hell? And I got a second notification. So I take one of the dogs upstairs. I'm thinking maybe the cat got upstairs and that's her bumping her, but it was really loud. I captured it on camera. Not the best quality video, but I do have that posted Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and I put it in the blog so that you could see it. Now, I recommend that you watch it on a laptop or computer screen, or in a landscape mode on your phone, such as like this way, landscape, not portrait, so that you can get a full view. You really have to watch it on a bigger screen. You can see that, first of all, it's really dark looking upstairs, which I have windows up there, so it's typically very bright. And during the day, it's very bright looking. This is very shadowy dark, but you wouldn't know that because, you haven't seen any videos from up there. I was going to put a comparison video of my cat walking up there, or one of the dogs, when it's regular time. I don't have the lights on, so you can see how bright and sunny the upstairs actually is. Now, I do use it for storage. All of my Christmas decorations are up there, so it's like really a mess. And all of my entertaining cookware, dinnerware. So that's all up there. And I haven't had a dinner party, you know, in almost 2 years. So yeah. Anyway, on the video, you can see in the left-hand side and a little bit on the right. First of all, it's like very dark, but you can see pixelation. You could see some movement. You could see on the floor, like there's this shadowy thing. And then in the second video, you can hear the banging and the bumping. Now, I played it for a client not too long ago. She couldn't hear the banging and bumping, but I directed her to the blog. You got to check it out. It is Halloween. And these videos, they are pretty interesting. And most of them are in my living room with just orbs flying by, but the orbs are pretty cool. So anyway, have at it. So what do we have going on? Sun's in Scorpio. We're in intense times. Mars moved into Scorpio today. We're at 0 degrees. I'll show you the chart in just a bit, but I love this thing from fellow astrologer Michael Luton. He's as bizarre as me with the way his mind works. And he writes, Mars at 0 Scorpio, penetration on all levels, piercing, probing, digging, gutting, pruning, yearning, cracking a case, going deep, thirst, exorcism, and driving out infections, sharpening knives, acts of aggression, rough sex, bites, scratches, and teeth marks, wedding nights, loss of virginity, appropriate, inappropriate, going all the way, deep sea diving, don't bother to knock, loss of innocence, the urge to stick it to them, inflammation and healing, the thirst of passion, the urge to create. I also want to add, with Mars moving in, be on the lookout for, and I said it last week, urinary tract infections, diarrhea, as Mars rules everything below the waist, and sexual organs. So sexually transmitted diseases, those passions are brewing in Scorpio, and it could throw caution to the wind. Now, Mars loves being in Scorpio. It is his traditional ruling sign along with Aries. So he feels very comfortable there. Expect hidden secrets to come out. Expect hidden things to be revealed during Scorpio season. So we have Scorpio season almost up through the 3rd week of November. Expect that. All of those themes that Michael Luton was talking about, expect it. Before I show you the goddess and the crystal card of the week, anybody that's living in my area, Bucks County, Pennsylvania, southeastern Pennsylvania, I do live in Feasterville. You've got to check out Covered Bridge Coffee Roasters. Oh my gosh. So first of all, they just started, or I think they've been for a little while. I just discovered that they sell loose leaf tea. It is so superior, amazing, beautiful little shop. They have a tiny little mini Airstream outside covered in red, white, and black. And they serve coffee and some little pastries and teas, but the inside of the shop is amazing. It's on Elmwood Avenue in Feasterville. And if you get the chance, this is their badass French roast, and it just has the most beautiful notes of flavor. Now, I drink my coffee black, so it's got to be good coffee. I brewed an entire pot of winterberry tea earlier, and I bought like 10 different tins of tea, and they were having a big sale. Every Thursday they have a tea sale, 15% off, but today it was 20% off. I bought so much tea and it was only like $30. And they gave me a bunch of free samples of coffees that I can try. So happy that they're in my neighborhood. And, you know, coming into that chilly autumn and winter season here in the Northern Hemisphere, tea is the bomb with, you know, beautiful, unfiltered, pure or raw honey and some lemon. It will really help your immune system. It will keep you healthy. I posted that on Facebook and Instagram too. The benefits of eating honey every single day. It's part of our lineage. It's part of our DNA and our history. That's what this time of year is all about, is, you know, our ancestors. So like, let's get back into that. And honey, it just has so many benefits. But anyway, enough of that. My goddess of the week. And I didn't even look her up before I started recording. It's Saraswati. I think I'm saying that correctly. She's an Indian or Hindu goddess, Saraswati. And it is about mastery. And it's card number 44, which is, you know, an ascended master, a master number. And what I picked up from this, so I'm kind of glad that I didn't look her up, because I have more of a feeling about it. The times that we're coming into are really intense. A lot of astrologers have said that November is going to be horrible. I don't think it's going to be horrible. This week on November 3rd, Mercury is finally out of its shadow and moving, you know, full speed ahead. November 4th, we have a new moon, which I'm going to show you that chart. And in 2 weeks, we have a full moon with a partial lunar eclipse, which just is enhancing the energy of the times. And I think it's going to be good. December, towards the end of December, near winter solstice or summer solstice, depending on where you're living in the world, through Christmas is going to kick off some major intensity. And then we'll get a break in April of 2022 when Jupiter and Neptune will conjunct for the first time in well over 100 years, like nearly what, I don't know if it's 130 or 150, but we'll say between 100 and 200 years. It's going to remind me of the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction we had last solstice, December 21st of 2020. And but this is going to be even more delicious because it's hopeful, it's dreamy, it allows us to dream, and it turns us all into super psychics. I think it was Jennifer on Instagram said about one of my posts about the thinning of the veil, that she had heard somebody else say the veil is always thin. I mean, the veil really started coming down big time in 2012. And it's like basically non-existent. And I think that's also why I have things happening here during the day. Now, the weird thing is, I got a notice right before I came on here that my camera system, security system, was offline. And I'm like, how is it offline? The plug somehow worked its way out of the wall, which is really bizarre because like I can't even almost get to it. So it's not like anybody was over in that area where I have it plugged in. And I was like, how did that push itself out of the socket? I'm like, just some weird stuff happening. But yeah, I think Saraswati, and I'll explore it on Facebook and Instagram this week. I feel as though the mastery comes in mastering our emotions, mastering our thoughts, mastering maybe our beliefs, and being like the mastery of flexibility. The 44, that's creativity, baby. And it nets an 8, which is like infinity. It's the number of the spider, which is creativity again. So let me take a look. She's holding, I thought it was a key. but it looks like a musical instrument. So yeah, that would be like mastery of some type of art. Maybe we are having to dive deep into the mastery of our own art or our own crafts. I will talk more about her during the week. I thought that that musical instrument, which is that a lute? I don't know. I thought it was a key. So I'm going to go with that because that's what I was seeing, that the key to everything is self-mastery on some level. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up. Now, crazy enough as it is, my stone of the week, once again, is petrified wood. And I know we had that a few weeks ago. And I have my beautiful petrified wood here, which automatically makes me think about my ex-husband, my daughter's father, and she is going to visit him today. He lives like 5 hours away from here. And so then I'm like, I hope he's okay. He's an Aquarian. And, there's a lot of tension for Aquarians, for those fixed signs. I will tell you that. So if you are a fixed sign, Aquarian, Leo, Scorpio, and who else? Aquarian, Leo, Scorpio, and who else is fixed? Oh my God, I can't even think. I got to go through the whole thing. Taurus? Yeah. Oh, right. So it's the axis. Taurus, Scorpio. They're polar opposites, and Aquarius, Leo. Those are the fixed signs. Those are the signs that are going through kind of the toughest time right now of intensity. So if you have your sun, your rising ascendant, or your moon in any of those signs, or if you have a lot of other planets there, you're going to be pushed to your limits. It's going to be like you're being squeezed. Now, I'm a Taurus rising. I'm a Leo moon, but I'm a Gemini, and the majority of my planets are in Gemini. So I actually am more mutable, which is flexible and bendable, but I don't like change. I seriously don't. And very few people know that about me. And the one person that knows that about me, I adore, because he's my best friend. And, like even my own family, they think I flip from here to there, but I like steady and stable. I do. We're being squeezed to change and move forward. And that's a very slow and long process. Just know that we will feel the intensity the most. Anyway, and the petrified wood is about getting unstuck, grounding ourselves, putting the past away. Another thing that Michael Luton had written, and I really like him because he's so weird, is he's like, this is right now. This is now. This is not, whatever happened in the past, and we can't even think about the future yet. Like, be in the present, be in the now, because the past is over and done with. Even like the past from a week ago, over and done with it. I'm going to share my screen so that I can do the chart for you. Don't forget Tarot Tuesdays. I do live on Facebook and Instagram. Little card readings, a little theme of the week. So let's see. Hopefully, there we go. Hopefully, you can see that well, and it's not giving you half of a screen. All right, so this is today. The sun is at 7 degrees of Scorpio. Mars just moved into Scorpio. Mercury will be joining very soon, and things will get irritating because Mercury doesn't like the pressure of Mars. Mercury likes to flow, and Mars is just like that annoying little child that mom, if you know what I'm talking about. That's what I feel is, that's what it feels like to me. The moon is currently at 29 degrees Leo. It is void, of course, getting ready to move into Virgo, on its way to the new moon on November 4th. All right, so let's advance this. What's going on here? So we have the moon is squaring Venus. Also, too, I believe the sun is squaring Saturn. Yes. So there's a lot of tension today. Today would be a really good day to indulge the self because, you know, we woke up in a Leo moon, even though it will be moving into Virgo very soon. After I record this video, we wake up in what it is. Like, that's what we're carrying. We could feel the shift. We could come down and get very grounded, but I say a little self-indulgence will not hurt. These red lines are squares, and that's where that tension is. We also have the moon to the north node. There is some tension there, but that will be shifting very soon. Let's move this ahead. Halloween. Okay, so Halloween afternoon, moon's talking to Uranus. The moon is asking for some changes. So that's a trine. So that's really beautiful energy. Also, Mercury is trining Jupiter. More beautiful energy. Halloween, October 31st, looks like a really great day, even though, you know, we do still have some tense aspects with these squares. There's an opposition between the sun and Uranus. But I think that's a playful opposition. So, you know, the sun in Scorpio, well, actually, Scorpio doesn't want to move. And Taurus doesn't like moving. And Uranus is coming by with some irritant. But I don't think it's really that horrible. Let's go towards the new moon on November 4th. Well, so here's November 3rd, and Mercury is finally out of its shadow. Love that. And the moon will be conjuncting. So our emotions and our thoughts and words come back online in full force in Libra. Balance, fairness, harmony, justice. This is really when we could be finding out some hidden secrets very soon, or possibly when Mercury moves into Scorpio. That's really when it could be. So let's see. And then the moon goes into Scorpio. Let's move this ahead by a few hours so we can get that moon at 12 degrees. Moon at 12. There we go. It's almost, I'm not going to do the minutes or anything. There is the new moon. When the moon and the sun come together, the sun is actually blocking out the moon. So we don't see the moon. On the full moon, they're opposite of each other. And that's why we see the full glow of the sun on the moon's surface. Big opposition between that sun and moon and Uranus. There could be some major tension there. Don't forget that we still have Saturn squaring Uranus. That's the old versus the new. That theme is going to carry all the way through next year. But there will be some new introduction to some other things. But we're still going through the power struggles, the old versus the new. I'm right, you're wrong. Pointing the fingers, it's still going to be going on. But let's see. Now we have Mercury is coming into contact, still too far away, but kind of conjuncting on approach to Mars. Are we finding out some new information, some hidden information? If it November 3rd is when Mercury is out of the shadow, November 4th, they are beginning a conjunction. We're going to hear some information this coming week, possibly the next. So where does this show up in your chart? You want to look for where is Scorpio? Because this new moon in Scorpio is going to be very intense, extremely psychic. Pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to the signs. So important. And I'm not going to get into the full moon and partial lunar eclipse. That's on November 19th, because we have a couple weeks before that. However, I just wanted to show you, for here, I have this set to New York. It is highlighting the 7th house of relationships and the 1st house of self. So, it's like, what's more important, myself or my relationships? Where do I find that balance? Am I going to find out about something hidden that I didn't know about a relationship that I'm in? One of my friends, coworker, my lovers, my children, my family, like my relationship to coffee. Are they going to announce that it's bad for us again? They just announced that it's good for us again. I don't know, silly little things there, but that's what there's a tension and opposition. Taurus talks about its value, very fixed and stubborn, but appreciates the beauty in the arts, which I love that, Saraswati is the goddess of the week, because it will go beautifully with this. And Scorpio is extremely passionate, transformative, very emotional, very deep. And, some things are going to come out. This is really definitely also the time where you want to pay attention and watch about any urinary or bowel issues, sexual organs, that sacral chakra. I'm going to stop sharing and come back on here. So let's pull some cards for everyone. So it is Halloween, and I have used the Halloween deck for the last couple of weeks, especially in my Tarot Tuesdays. I will be switching decks this week because Tarot Tuesday will be on November 2nd, Dia de los Muertos, coming off of All Souls Day, All Saints Day. I will be switching decks. I haven't decided which deck I will be using. I did just post a little tiny stupid video of me cleansing my house. I went up to the attic. I didn't post that. I didn't record up there, but I cleansed the attic. I took my vacuum up there and I was vacuuming the rafters. For the first time in 11 years, I saw cobwebs up there, which I've never seen. But then again, I really haven't been up there in almost 2 years. I don't like going up there. So, but I've never vacuumed up there before. And I'm just like, okay, where did these all come from? Anyway, it kind of creeped me out. And I did do a deep saging and Palo Santo balm cleansing up there. And then I brought it down here. And I just walk you through my house a little bit of me cleansing a Palo Santo balm in a cat food can so that I could hold it. That's why I said it was like really silly. Okay. From the Halloween deck, I'm going to post this. Maybe, I don't know. There's Skull of Darkness. A lot of people got this card on Tarot Tuesday the other night, last week. And the skull of darkness talks about blind spots, and that is definitely Scorpio energy. And we're going to find out. We're going to be illuminated. You just watch and see. Mark my words. I think I will pull cards for every sign for the new moon, and I'm going to use the Messenger Oracle deck from Raven somebody. I got to put my glasses back on. From Raven Feeling. So let's do that because this is a little, it's a little witchy. So we'll still have some witchiness. All right. So I'm going to cut the cards and just pull from the top, starting with Aries. Be sure to check out the cards for your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign. If you don't know what they are, you can go to astro.com, put in your birth data, and get your chart, and you can check it out. And then if you also have a stellium or cluster of planets in any of the other signs, you may want to look for a card for that sign as well, because there will be a lot of energy going on there. Okay, Aries, suns, risings, and moons. You were born to create, and it is card number 30. So that talks about your beliefs and putting up protection around them. You were born to create, dragon energy. I love that. So, Aries, you're coming off of your full moon, but you're still in that intense energy. Now is the time for you to start some new projects, possibly. Taurus, share your thoughts. And it is card number, my God, I can't see. I think it's card number 11. Share your thoughts, more dragon energy. I would wait, Taurus, until November 3rd when Mercury is out of the shadow before you share your thoughts. Geminis, seek your destiny, and it's card 37. So it's about your beliefs and your spiritual connectedness leading you on a path. Seek your destiny. Oh, I love this. So very cool. Very cool. I don't ever remember that cool cat. There's like a kind of a creature in there that I don't remember seeing. Okay, Cancer. You have heed your dreams. Perfect, because if you're a Cancer sun, rising, moon, the new moon on November 4th is trining those aspects in your chart. So heed your dreams, pay attention to your dreams. You will be picking up a lot of psychic information. It's card number 17. It is about loving spiritually yourself and the connections that you have. So that's perfect, equaling a decision that you're going to be making. Leo, you have embraced the masculine. Well, Leo is very masculine. So, and and that's for men, women, non-binary, trans, LGBTQIFT, whatever you are, however you identify. This is about embracing the masculine, which is strength. That is a Leo sign. It is also, but feminine, the women are strong too. However you define masculinity, that's what you will be embracing. And it is card, I can't read these. See, I want to say that this is card 11 too, but it can't be. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I have, because I know my flashlight's on the other side. Oh, this is card 11. So then that means that, oh, Taurus, you had card 41. So it's about creativity and, you know, embracing it and loving yourself and allowing yourself to be creative. So, Leo, embrace the masculine. And if there's an aversion to the masculine, it's still good to embrace it and accept all sides of everything. Virgo, I love it. It says, let go of the old, but you're peacock in Virgo. Let go of the old and let your new self shine. Card number 22, which is a master number. I love that. So Virgos, yes. Moon's moving into Virgo as I'm recording this. It's about shedding some old skin and allowing like that newness to emerge. Scorpio, this is your new moon. Happy birthday, Scorpio. Card 23, let the emotions flow. Oh gosh, isn't that Scorpio? Let the emotions flow. It's really unhealthy to hold back your emotions. Scorpios will tend to bury it down deep, put on, you know, that stoic face as if everything's okay. Let your emotions flow, even if it's in private. Card 23, it is about your emotions and your beliefs. So maybe you believe, and I know a lot of Scorpios that feel this way, that if you show emotion, it's a sign of weakness. It actually isn't. It's the opposite. It's a sign of strength when you allow yourself to be human. Okay. Sagittarians, we are all connected. Card number 49. And I think I've just had a great conversation with a Sagittarius that has just come to that realization. But Sag, so think about it, South Node is in Sagittarius, very stuck on old beliefs that we're separate, we may be disconnected, and now you're coming together and realizing that we are all connected. Card 49 talks about finding your place of belonging. Where is that creative juice sparking from? And getting on the right path in that direction. It nets a 13, so double meaning about loving yourself, following new beliefs to explore a new creative path. Capricorns, let two become one. That's interesting. So I know a particular Capricorn, Megan, that will love this card. It's card 24. So it talks about emotion and finding your place of belonging. That nets a 6, which is the opening of the heart. Capricorns, finding the right partner, finding the right ally. That's what this card is all about, to become one, being in the right place at the right time and finding that perfect one, whether it's in business or relationship or friendship, or even just that perfect cup of coffee. So Megan, I know if you're watching this, I know you're going to love that. Look how cute. Cute. Cute, cute. Aquarius. Show that you care. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. I'll tell you why. It's card 42. So it's the opposite of what the Caps just got, but the same. And it is about, you know, like in your place of belonging, allowing yourself to have emotion so that you can open up your heart to others. And like not showing that you care, but from the heart, the 6, that 6 open space, which, you know, 6 is like that heart chakra. feeling, you know, and showing that you care, but really meaning it. And I say that because a lot of Aquarians that I know, they show that they care in kind of weird ways. And if you're close to an Aquarian, you know what those ways are. But I feel like I'm being shunned by my family Aquarians, because almost everybody in my family is an Aquarian. And like I need to know that they care. I need to know that I matter. So that's why this is so amazing that this came up. And then last but not least, I hope I didn't forget anybody. Pisces. Pisces, you have focus and then act. It is card number 12, which speaks about the way you feel about yourself and your emotions, netting to a 3, your beliefs. So focus and then act. What are you focusing on? What are you truly believing about yourself, about others? And is it causing you to act or react? We can change the way that we react to others. Remember, I always bring up the 4 agreements. Don't take anything personally. So I really love this, but it feels as though like you could be lashing out. Scorpio new moon is also trining your planets or celestial bodies that are in Pisces. So this could also be a very emotional time, very psychic time for the Pisces as well. So I hope you liked this video. Oh, I just wanted to show real quick. I can share my screen. The blog that I posted, I hope you made it to the end. I do. I'm going to share my screen one last time. I know I have that up, but I wanted to pull up my blog that I have here. So this is the blog on my website, expressionsoftheuniverse.com. I did post a link in Linktree. It's in my Instagram bio and TikTok, and there's a link on Facebook on Expressions of the Universe. So I talk a little bit about, you know, living with ghosts, the things that I've captured on video. And I posted a plethora of videos in here with, you know, like some little backstory. This is the Erie swimming pool incident. And while that was happening, and I haven't posted this yet, inside my house during the same time, you can hear something opening and closing, banging closets or cabinets. There's like a whistle that happens. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Even my dogs are not walking around. Everybody is sound asleep. It was really bizarre. So there's 3 clips there. Obviously more living room scenes with orbs. And then here's the attic scene from yesterday that happened. So in this, you'll see the shadow figure right in this area. There's a lot of pixelation. It's weird that it's so dark looking up there because it never looks like that. And then this is the one below it, more shadow pixelation, but you'll hear the footsteps and the banging around, kind of creepy. So yeah, and then of course my video with my old dogs. This is my beagle that I still have, but there's a lot of orbs in that. And yeah, I just have, there are a lot of videos plus links to some of my other ghost blogs that I've had in the past. So check it out. It is Halloween time. Be sure to watch those on a laptop or a computer for the best effect. And happy Halloween, happy new moon. And I will see you all on Tarot Tuesday Live. Bye. If I can get out of here.